Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Many events have shaped us into the individuals that we are today. I want to stop each of you right now, and I want you to think. Think back to when you were 5 years old. Now fast forward to when you were 15 years old. One more time to when you were 25. As I brought up each of those dates, you all thought about some event, some person, some specific thing that shaped you into remembering that specific age bracket. And today, each of you are the person that you are because of those events that happened to you. Those events are memorable for many different reasons for each one of you. And today, I'd like to tell you about 4 men who really helped shape me into the individual that I am today. The first man is a man by the name of Bob Hirsch. Bob Hirsch was known to many people as a high school history teacher, but to me, he was coach. You see, for 13 years of my life, I was a wrestler. And for over 5 of those years, he was my coach. As my coach, he taught me what it meant to be dedicated. 4 out of the 5 years that I was on the varsity team, he would sit us down about a week before state, and he would talk to us about what it meant to be going to the state tournament. He said, you need dedication. You need to think wrestling, breathe wrestling, live wrestling. Every moment of every day for the next couple of weeks, it's all about wrestling. Forget about your girlfriends. Forget about everything else. It's wrestling. And he taught me what it meant to be dedicated to one specific thing and to stay focused on that specific thing. 2 years ago, an article came out about him as he was retiring. And there was a part of that article that really summed up who he was. It said, Bob is a much respected coach and person throughout South Dakota. During his career, he has been a very positive influence and role model and has helped many student athletes achieve success in both athletics and life. The second individual is a man by the name of Al White. Al is the father of a good friend of mine and ex-roommate of mine, Eric. Al passed away about 6 months ago. But before he did, he taught me many different things. One was the importance of being there for my family in every situation, whether big or small. Another was worldly wisdom is a good thing, but heavenly wisdom is better. The best thing that he taught me was that there's a great balance in between learning lessons in this life and all the things that life throws at you and enjoying every moment that you are given. The third is a man by the name of Robert Caskey. Bob is married to Linda. He's the father of 4 men who are all married, and they've all blessed him with 11 grandchildren. But to me, he's better known as Pastor Caskey. This man has been in my life for close to 15 years, and he has helped me, shaped me to be a better person. He has given me instruction, given me guidance when I need it. Anytime I'm looking for advice, he's there. He rejoices in my triumphs. He empathizes me when I'm going through problems, and he encourages me during my struggles. He's not only been a pastor to me, but also a very good friend. A good friend that taught me that every day you can reach just a little bit further and become just a little bit better. The fourth individual is a man by the name of Dustin Dornbush. Dustin is a husband to Jennifer. He has a little baby boy that was just born a few months ago, and he lives in the great state of Texas. No single person has had any impact any greater than this individual in my life. And ultimately, it was because he introduced me to Jesus Christ. He taught me what it meant to live and have a life of peace and joy with him. Dustin befriended me at a point in my life when I was at the bottom. My parents were going through a divorce. A lot of friends that I had turned their backs on me. Everywhere that I turned, there was no answers, and he befriended me. And during our friendship, he taught me what it meant to be brave. He taught me what it meant to think outside the box. He taught me what it meant to be hardworking, a man of integrity, and a man who thinks of women in a godly manner. The list could go on. If it wasn't for this man in my life, I really have no idea where I would be today. Because of these men, I have become the father, the husband, the dedicated, hardworking, slightly comical, brave, persistent, influential, optimistic, visionary, out-of-the-box, versatile thinker that I am today. It's because of these 4 men, along with hundreds of others who have made their impression on my life, that I stand before you, who I am today. Mr. Toastmaster.